All right, folks, if you remember some of my videos of this West Pasture from January, February, and March, I talked a lot about rolling out hay, about applying compost, animal impact, and just doing the work to just get this area back into good forage production. And you know, when you're in the midst of winter, it's hard to visualize how it can look by taking on these tactics. But I'm I won't say I'm necessarily surprised because I knew and I trusted that the process would work. But I'm very, very happy. So let me flip this around and show you guys what we got going on here. So the brown patches, that is where the hay was extra thick, and I did not get it as thinned as I should, where we had either just parked a roll or in some cases rolled one out. The areas where we rolled look better, where we basically unspooled a roll of hay, more than one roll of hay, especially looking down the hill there closer to the wood line. We've got so much going on in here. There was almost no clover. We've got clover everywhere. That's a nitrogen fixer. This plantain is just green and happy. We've got actually a lot of stuff that the sheep really enjoy. That right there is goldenrod. They'll take that off for sure. The clover is just amazing. Not a whole lot of what is low quality for them. So I've already watched, so this stuff right here, this is Crown's beard. They really won't eat it. Even in its younger stage, they won't eat it. That pretty much was what dominated the field this time last year. It dominated, and then there was also some Johnson grass, things of that nature. There's still work to be done. We're not there yet, but we're just going to keep working on it. We're going to just follow the process that works, observe it, adjust. I've got a bunch of some kind of squash that we were feeding them, winter squash in the wintertime, as a little extra snack, and obviously some of those seeds came right back out and germinated, which is fine. It's just more biomass, and if they eat it, it's all good. So I now know it's really better to try to get the layer of hay thinner, because this is pretty thick, and this is actually so thick it's suppressing a lot of stuff. I mean, obviously it will eventually break down, but what's underneath is really, really nice. Super nice. And you can see there's some stuff germinating in there, but we'll just allow that to break down. I'm not going to worry about it now at this stage. So yeah, we're looking good. I'm very happy. I expect to have them back up here in perhaps a week, maybe 10 days. I'm moving them pretty fast because there's just so much high quality forage right now. I kind of want an opportunity to get a light animal impact all the way across across all these various pastures and paddocks that we have here. So it really was that simple. We're just rolling out forms of carbon, and of course there was obviously plenty of clover seed in that hay. And that clover will probably die back a little bit once we get really hot. But in the meantime, it's getting nitrogen into the soil, it's improving the soil, and we should see these other kind of warm weather grasses and forbs continue to emerge. I got a lot of seed heads right now. I'm not real worried about that. Some of these are, you know, we've got some early season grasses, we've got some warm season grasses that are starting to come in too. They'll take the seed heads off of some of these. Sometimes they won't. It's not really a big deal. And what I've been doing is, after I have grazed them through a place, I am taking the lawnmower and setting the deck pretty high and just knocking off those seed heads and basically just resetting the grass so that things stay vegetative as much as possible, and just kind of keep that forage available as we go. So yeah, Al, I'm pleased. I'm more than pleased. This is very encouraging, and with this field showing so much improvement by the coming winter, which I don't even really want to think about yet because it's so beautiful right now, but for the winter of 2025, I'm going to do a very similar approach, but in another field that is kind of I guess northeast, east-northeast, of our cabin, which is also fairly close, so I can also take care of them, keep an eye on them, get water to them, all that good stuff. It's in need of the same TLC, so we'll just keep plugging away at this. So thank you guys. Holler at me if I can help you with any questions to do with regenerative management of your landscape, hair, sheep, all things permaculture and all that good stuff. We'll talk to you next time.